Hello, and welcome. So I have been asked by so many of you now to create more and more puzzle books, and so I wanted to deliver. Last time I looked at the Sudoku books, but today we are going to look at word searches. And now this does take a little bit more work than the Sudoku, but it's so worth it, and they are so popular over on Amazon. So today we are going to be using BookBolt and ChatGPT in order to complete these books. Let's go.
Now, if you can remember, ChatGPT is like the AI chatbot, and basically you ask it a question and it gives you back a human-like response. I have used this in several of my videos, but I think ChatGPT really comes into its own in this kind of a circumstance. So let me just show you. Can I have 2,500 words from the Bible that could be used in a word search? Let's see how it does with that. Here we go. Okay, so it just wasn't quite enough, so that's fine. And now it's going through and giving us all of these words, which is just amazing. Okay, so what it is happening is it's struggling to pull through so many responses. So what I'm just going to do is copy all of these ones. And then the next step is to basically paste this into a spreadsheet like this. Okay, and then I'm going to take the next list and we'll just keep going. I'm going to regenerate again. And what you need to do within your spreadsheet is, so when you want a break, so I said after 25 words, I will have a break. Insert row below. So that then, they will be my words for my first word search. That's one. And then here. Two. What I'm just doing is I'm just using just over here where it's telling me my count, just so that I don't make a mistake and insert too many rows basically, because otherwise the book will not format. So however many words you want is entirely up to you. You could have 100 words per word search if that's what you wanted. So just inserting the row below, and this is kind of really like the longest part of it all. Now let's go back, we'll have a look. So yeah, as we can see, it's generated 163 this time. So I'm just going to copy that and go regenerate again. Now we can paste this one in. Now obviously as well, you can be a bit more kind of specific. So you could say generate me 25 words based on Corinthians, for example, or based on the resurrection of Jesus, and then generate the puzzles based on that. So you can really go to town on how far you want to take it. Okay, so now we're in BookBolt, we're in our creator. So now I'm going to hit project name, we're going to call it Bible Word Search. I'm going to change that to the 8.5 by 11, which is really common, and I'm going to put in 102 pages, and that's because we're going to have the 50 puzzles, Then we're going to have 50 answer pages. So what we're going to do first of all is just work on the interior pages. So I've actually already found this really nice border that I would like to use. So I've just typed in flower border into Pixabay, and I like this one here, which is like roses and things like that. This book is definitely going to be aimed at a female market, essentially. I'm just going to make sure it's centralized, and then I'm going to grayscale that. Okay. And it's little things like this, by, you know, getting a bit of a background in place, that is really going to set your book apart from others. And a really easy way to then carry this through your entire book is we're then going to right click onto that. We're going to hit clone this page, and we're going to select all. I'm going to unselect the cover or deselect and hit clone. And then I'm going to go OK. And now that's going to populate through. So it's really important that before you kind of move on, that you've got your grayscaling right and things like that, because otherwise you've got to go through on every single page and adjust it once you've added in your word search pages. Now I'm just going to go into page templates, and I'm going to add in page numbers. So just there, again, select all. I'm going to take out the cover and hit next. I'm going to change that to black, just there, and I'm going to change the font into this one just here, so it just looks a bit more friendly. There we go. And then I'm going to have it centralized, the page number, and then submit. And now that's going to be putting a page number on every single page. So you can see how simple this is. And I've got many other videos on my channel about different types of books that you can create using BookBolt just as simply. You can also use Canva as well. And now we're going to go through and we're going to do our word search. So hitting on the templates, we're going to hit word puzzle. Just over here to word search. I'm going to select the first half, but take that one off, and then I'm going to go next. So black. Okay, I'm going to change the font size there to 60. And that's going to be black. Let's go OK. And I'm going to change the writing into this one just here, Berkshire Swash. We're going to do 20 words per page. We're going to allow for diagonal words. We're going to allow for reverse words. Here you can choose whether or not you want an ellipse, a line, a cell, a rectangular outline. I might go for the line. That's it. That's all done. The clues are going to be in columns. You can have them linear. You can have different stroke width. Use random words, sentences, that's if there's any problems. And then I'm going to put in to add the solutions after the puzzle pages. And then I'm going to just choose a CSV file, which we have already saved. That's the Excel document that we were using earlier. And I'm just having one template per page. Okay. So I'm happy with all of that, and now we're going to go submit. Now that's just going to start generating those puzzles. And what I would just do is I'm just going to bring that all in slightly, because it's all quite tricky to read with that kind of a background. I think it's okay to have some of it there, but not too much. There we go. So now what I will do is I'll go through and I'll format each of those pages. I'll also go through and put here solution on page and cross-reference that. So let's just go through here first of all, and we'll add in our text onto this one so I can show you exactly what I mean. So just here we're going to put in there puzzle 1. We're going to change the font. I'm going to use this Architect's Daughter and hit OK. Oh, click out of that a second. There we go, and I'm going to make that smaller. There we go. And then what we're going to do is I'm just then going to copy that, make another one, but now I'm going to put down here answers on page, and this one will be, so this is one, it will be page 52, because we'll be putting in an answer page as well. There we go, click out of that, make that a bit smaller. Doesn't need to be anywhere near that big. Oh. There we go. And that's essentially what the puzzle book will end up looking like. So really, really simple, just like that. Now here over on this page, what we're going to do is we're going to do the This Book Belongs To. So firstly, we're going to add in our headings. I'm going to change the font just here. Bible, word search, and then we're just going to centralize that. This is then going to move the background rather than the, there we go, rather than the text. And now I'm just going to add in a This Book Belongs To section. This book belongs to. Again, centralize that. Okay, I haven't highlighted the text there, so it hadn't changed. So there. And into Architect's Daughter and hit OK. I will make that smaller and now just add in the line. There we go, and now that's that one done. So now we're just going to head over onto the cover. Now, first of all, I'm just going to hide this template. So I'm just going to click there, hide cover template. OK. I'm then going to go, I think I might just go for like a light kind of, maybe something along those lines, just there. I'm going to hit OK. Now we're going to come back into our library. This time I'm going to use that same rose background, but now we're going to be keeping the colours. Control C, Control V, and again repeat that on the back. There we go. So straight away that's looking really lovely. Now we're going to add in, what I'm going to do is just kind of copy this page just here. So I'm just going to make a quick photo of this. And I'm just going to have it along like that. I'm just going to get rid of these green lines, so just bringing that in ever so slightly. And then I'm going to hit capture, and now I can actually upload that into the file library. So I'm just going to add that in to the file library. There we go. But I'm going to make it much smaller. And then in fact that's going to go back. Let me just bring that up first of all. There we go. So I wanted that centralized. Now I'm going to go back into the image library. So just over here, I'm going to go back to Pixabay. And I'm just going to go flowers, see what we can find. And now I'm going to add in like a box. I'm going to go around there and now add in the text. Now I'm going to add it in another text box. And now we're going to change the font on this one as well. I might go for this one just here. I think they go quite nicely together. Just make that a bit smaller, so I need it all to fit on. So that, right, how about now if we move that to the back? No, that doesn't work. Oh, that works. Yeah, that works. I feel like it's maybe too busy. Where's that picture? That's that one. What's this one? I'm going to delete those, I think. Yeah. And then this one. Let's delete that one as well. It's just not quite working. You know, we need to be able to kind of adjust and change. 50 puzzles with 1200 words to find. Okay, and again I'm going to go back to my images. I'm going to just have a look and see what else I can find. This one here might be a little bit better. It might kind of complement the colours a little bit more. It's quite nice with that kind of opacity as well. Yeah, that's quite good. And now maybe like a bit of foliage or something just coming out over there. Cross with the flowers. Let's try that and see what comes up. Let's just go for cross. Yeah, perhaps this one here. I'll do like one on each side. And then I think I might take that bit out, bring this one over, and now I'll make that and then I'm just going to add in a little bit more text and just put in here find all your favourite biblical words. Okay. Again, I'm just going to centralise that. I do find that just everything looks so much better when it's centralised. And you know, that's a really kind of quick, broad overview of how you can go about it. These kind of books, they do take much longer because you do need to go in and you do need to format every single page. Obviously, making sure that your cover is right as well. I mean, I would, before I put this out, I would definitely go in, get a bit more foliage around this cross here, something just coming over this picture, a bit more just around the edge of this kind of text box as well, so that I can just kind of really start to build it up. But this is the basic bones of what you can create within book, and things like these flower borders around the edges, you know, that's all included within your subscription, so you can get so much for free within BookBolt. Once you have got everything right, you would just simply come up here, hit download. You would want it to be downloaded as a printed book. It will then download into 2 separate files, so you will have your interior and your cover file, and then you will upload those onto Amazon KDP. If you'd like to know how to upload them onto Amazon KDP, well then I've already done a video on that, so I'll leave a link to that down in the description below.
Now, I don't think that you can get better than BookBolt for your puzzle book creation. It's just so simple and easy to use, and by using ChatGPT, honestly, it has really sped up the production of producing these word search books, and you can create crossword puzzles in exactly the same way. So honestly, it is just, yeah, so great. There is a link down below and you will get a 3-day free trial and 20% off for life. I cannot wait to see you all next time. See you soon. Bye.